Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing well. For today's video I'm reviewing some more YesStyle skincare products and a hair product as well this time. I only have 3 products to review for you today. I did have 2 other products to go with this haul as well, but they did get damaged in transit, so I had to get in touch with YesStyle to replace them, and they have very kindly said that they were going to replace them, but they're going to take a little bit longer to arrive. But I just wanted to go through these 3 products that I've got anyways and just do a part 1 and part 2 of this YesStyle haul. So I'm going to show you guys these 2 skincare products that I have and a hair care product too. As you guys know, I've already done some Korean skincare reviews from YesStyle before. A lot of the stuff that I've used in previous YesStyle skincare hauls I still use today, and honestly I think they're some of the best products that I've used. I know there's only 3 products for me to review, but I am going to be talking about them and what they do for your skin. I'm also going to try them all out on my skin and see if they've helped in any way. I'm just really excited to get into this video today, so let's get started. So as usual with these videos, we're going to be doing them in skincare order. So the first product that I've got to show you guys is the ETUDE Baking Powder Crunch Pore Scrub. So just by the name you can tell that this is going to be an exfoliating product, so it's best to use exfoliating product before using any of the skincare products. This is a 2-in-1 deep cleansing and cooling scrub that offers an intensive pore cleansing effect. This contains 40% baking powder, which is supposed to be really good for cleansing your pores and removing dead skin cells. This is infused with methanol, which gives a cooling effect to the product, which helps tighten your pores as well. Anyways, let's try this product out. I've never tried anything quite like this before, and also if you look inside the box, they come in little like sachets almost. It says in the directions you're only supposed to use this 1 to 2 times a week, which makes sense because you're not supposed to exfoliate your skin that often because it can actually be bad for your skin. We're going to give this a go, and we're also going to follow the directions to make sure we're doing everything right. So the directions say that you use 1 pouch per application, so this is the pouch that we're going to use. Apply cleanser to wet face, so I need to go and wet my face with water, and then you lather. I think this must activate or something. I don't even know what consistency it is, to be honest. We'll find out. I'm just going to go and wet my face so we're ready to apply this, so I'll be right back. So now my face is damp and ready for application, so let's tear the sachet if I can actually do it. So I'm not exactly sure what consistency I'm expecting. I think it's like, yeah, it's a liquid, so I'm just gonna pour it out onto my hand, make sure I've got it all. Okay, so this is how much we're working with, and just before my face dries out, let's put it onto the skin. You can definitely feel the baking powder, which is the exfoliating part of the product. It definitely feels like it's deeply cleansing my skin. It actually feels really nice. It also smells really nice as well. As we've talked about before, sometimes having too much fragrance in a product isn't actually that good for your skin, but a little fragrance here and there isn't too bad, especially if you're only going to be using this 1 or 2 times a week. But it does smell really nice. Let's get into my eyebrows. Also, I forgot to say in the intro that I have actually not done any makeup for 2 weeks because I've had an eye infection and a sinus infection. So I thought I'd ease myself back into content again by doing this skincare video, because I really need to get my skin back ready for doing makeup again. I also just want to make sure that my eye is completely better, and it does feel completely better. But I've been avoiding using skincare for like 2 weeks because I'm just so scared putting stuff on my face just in case it made this eye infection worse. But you could probably tell that it looks a lot better than it did. Well, only if you were following my Snapchat, you've probably seen how I felt and everything. But yeah, anyways, let's get back to the product. Like I said, it does feel very deep cleansing, and it's really nice to just exfoliate my skin after not really putting much skincare on it for the past few weeks. I'm just doing my nose because I actually get dry skin on my nose quite often now. I was talking to my mum about this the other day, and I think I've got combination skin now. I used to have oily skin, like really oily skin, but I get like dry patches on my face, like that flake quite often. So I think I'm turning into a combination skin girly. We'll see what happens. But it does feel really nice just to exfoliate my skin after not having much skincare product on my face for a while. Anyways, I've got one of these eco-friendly skincare pads, which I'm going to use to wipe this off. Obviously I can't do that in front of the camera. I have to go to the sink and wipe this off, but I'll be right back to show you guys the results. So I'm back after washing all of that off, and honestly my skin feels transformed. That baking powder was definitely very intensive with cleansing my skin. I definitely feel like my skin has tightened up a lot actually. Only thing that I'll say about this product, that it is super harsh. Like the baking powder is really harsh on your skin, so I totally understand why the product only says 1 to 2 times a week, but I wouldn't even say that. I would say do this once every 2 weeks. It just feels really harsh on my skin. I just don't really like how harsh it was on my skin, but I definitely feel like it did something to my skin. I don't know if you can see any difference, but I definitely feel like my skin feels like tighter. So that's one thing that I would say about it, and it does feel a lot different to how it did before I used the product. I've never had this feeling on my skin before, like it feels so weird. Also, by the way, I have washed my hands. I got a comment on one of my last videos about touching my skin, and I do wash my hands between every product that I'm using, and I just want to see how my skin feels so I can tell you guys what it's like to use this product. So I actually really like that product, but like I said, I probably wouldn't use it as often as they told me to. I think it's like a really intensive treatment. Maybe if your skin's going through like a hard time, like if you get more skin trouble than usual, I'd probably use one of them, but just because of how harsh it is, I wouldn't use it as often as they say to do so. But it definitely made a difference to my skin. Like my skin feels really nice, and honestly it's been feeling the worst these last few days because I've not been feeling too well, but yeah, that really made my skin feel really nice. So I would definitely recommend that if you're into like intensive skincare treatments, just something to add to your skincare routine, but something that you only do like once every few weeks. So yeah, I was really happy with that, and we're going to move on to the next product, and this is a cleansing foam, so perfect to use after an exfoliating product, and it is banana milk cleansing foam, and it smells very strongly of bananas. I remember sniffing it when it first arrived. My brother really loves banana smelling things. He also loves banana flavored things as well, so I know my brother's gonna love this. I'm not really a super huge fan of banana smelling things or banana flavored things either, but at least I know this is gonna get used after this video is filmed. But we'll see how it performs on my face. It might be something that I am willing to use in my skincare routine, but like I said, it does smell pretty strongly of bananas, so if you're not into banana flavored things, this is probably not for you. I also like how the product looks like a banana as well. There's like a green lid down here, and the packaging is like yellow. It sort of looks like a banana as well, so that's really cool packaging to go with a banana flavored product. So according to the facts that I've actually got written in front of me, this is slightly exfoliating, which is surprising to know because it says that it's a cleansing foam. So that's kind of confusing because it just says it's a cleansing foam, and to me that's just like a smooth product, but apparently it is slightly exfoliating, but it says it does it mildly, so it can't be as rough as this baking powder scrub that we used earlier. So it's just a mild exfoliant. So this product is good for hydrating your skin. This product is infused with honey and royal jelly extracts, which gives your skin the nutrients that it needs. It also says it's got a dense whipped foam texture which gently cleanses your skin. I'm not sure how it's supposed to be mildly exfoliating and also gentle for your skin as well, but we'll see how it performs on my skin when we try it out in a moment. So good job that I read the directions because I need to go and wet my face again, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back after wetting my face, and we're gonna try out this product. So let's put some on our hand. Yeah, it definitely feels very foamy. It doesn't really feel exfoliating, even though they said it would be. Oh wow, banana. Very strong banana flavouring, which isn't actually too bad, to be honest. Very fruity. I just know my brother's gonna like this so much because of how banana it smells. It feels really nice for my skin. It's actually very smooth and gentle, so I'm not sure what they were talking about with the mild exfoliating thing. It's a very, very smooth product. And it definitely feels like it's just sitting on top of my skin right now, but I'm not sure if that's the exfoliating product that we used before, because my skin feels a lot tighter than it was before, so I feel like it's just gliding on top of my skin, so it's not really going deep into my skin. So it is a pretty gentle product. So I'm gonna go and take all of this off with warm water like they said in the instructions, and obviously I can't do that in front of the camera because my sink isn't in here, so I'll be right back. So I've just taken all of that cleansing milk off, and honestly my skin does feel very cleansed. I do think that baking powder scrub before was very intensive on my skin because I did feel like this was just sitting on top of my skin, and even when I was taking off the product it just felt like it was squeaky, like it was like squeaking, and when I was trying to take off the product just because of how tight my skin feels after using that exfoliating product. So that is a really intensive skincare treatment, and I think you just got to be careful because of how intensive it is and how harsh it can be on your skin. But back to the banana cleansing foam. The smell was really banana, so if you're really not into banana smelling things, this is definitely not for you. It's very, very pungent. I'm not really too bothered about the smell. I think it's quite funky, it's cool, but like I said before, my skin does feel really cleansed, and I think it's a really nice product. I really liked how gentle it was on my skin, and I honestly don't know what the information was telling me about it being mildly exfoliating. It just felt so gentle on my skin. So if you're somebody with sensitive skin, this is probably a good product for you just because of how gentle the foam texture is. I'm just not sure with the combo, like using this after using the baking powder scrub, but definitely on its own as a gentle cleanser, I would highly recommend. Okay, so my hair is down because the next product that I'm going to be using is a hair product. This is a hair tonic. This is a hair product by a company called NINELESS, and it is a hair boost tonic for thicker and healthier hair, and it contains beer yeast, menthol and salicylic acid. And this is what it looks like inside of the box. I just wanted to show you guys what the actual bottle looked like. It's formulated with salicylic acid to prevent scalp irritation, panthenol to strengthen and moisturize your hair, and menthol to keep the scalp cool. It also contains arginine to protect your hair follicles, and this product just contains all of the essential nutrients to keep your scalp healthy. So we're going to give this a go. I'm not really into using hair products that often. Also, my hair's not looking super good at the minute because my roots are coming back in. We did dye my hair orange a couple of weeks back, but it was on the day that I started feeling ill, and obviously I couldn't film any content. So my hair's been bright orange and I haven't really been feeling very well, so I haven't filmed any content with this new hair, and it has actually washed out quite considerably as well, even though I have tried to not wash it out as often because I want to keep the colour. But honestly, I think I'm just gonna have to dye it orange again. But anyways, enough about my hair. Let's find out how to use this tonic. So it says apply an appropriate amount to your scalp and rub it in with your fingers. I'm not sure if this is something that you just put in before bed just to work overnight on your hair, or if this is something you put on before going out. I feel like this is more of a hair treatment than it is something to style your hair with, so just keep that in mind. So it's got this funny cap on the nozzle, so I've just taken that off. I've got a mirror right here, so if I'm looking over there, I'm just looking to see what I'm doing, and I'm just literally going to apply it straight onto my scalp. Oh, it's a spray. Okay, it's not as thick as I thought it was going to be, and I've just, oh, it's dripping down my forehead, and I've just applied that to my scalp. It kind of smells a bit medical, you know what I mean, like when a product smells like the doctors. That's what it smells like. It smells like going to the doctors. So I think a good thing to mention is that I usually get oily roots like really easily, and sometimes when I put on a product it can make my hair oily like almost straight away. But putting this on, it's not too bad actually. It's sort of made it a little bit oily, but you can't really tell. And also it's just focused on the scalp as well, so it's just here. And it's still like slightly wet because I think I might have been a little bit overzealous with applying the product, but it is a spray, so it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like a liquidy product, but it's actually quite sparse using the spray. Like I said, this isn't something that you would put on to like go out places. This is more something that you would put on to do as like a treatment before you go to bed. So I would definitely say to put this on before you go to sleep at night, just to give your hair a little bit more protection. I'm sure I probably won't be able to tell if there's any results unless I use this for a specific amount of time, but I suppose this product can help you with your hair growth if it keeps your hair follicles protected, and it is also supposed to promote good blood circulation on your scalp as well. I suppose you could use this as sort of helping your hair grow if you're wanting to grow your hair a bit longer, but like I said, I think it's something that you would have to use for a considerable amount of time to see any results. And to be honest, I totally forgot that I had a hair product to review out of all of this stuff, because usually I'm just reviewing skincare from YesStyle, so it's a little bit different for me. And also I don't really do the hair care products that often, to be honest, because I'm always dyeing my hair, and honestly my hair's always looking slightly strange looking. I mean, look how thick my hair is. I need to thin it out because of how thick it's getting as well. But the good thing to say about this product is that it doesn't make my hair too greasy. Maybe I could put it on before I go to bed at night and just use it as a treatment and see if it makes any difference. I'll probably update it on my Snapchat if I choose to do that, but like I said, I'm not really somebody who uses hair care products that often. I just sort of wash my hair and that's it. I don't even use conditioner because it just makes my hair so greasy. But yeah, if you feel like this is something that would benefit you, it's more something to sort of protect your scalp, or if you have like issues with flaking at your scalp or whatever, it's something more that you could use. But like I said, I'm not really somebody who uses hair care products that often. So that's all the products from YesStyle that I had to show you guys today. If you like the look of any of the products that I reviewed in this video today, I'll put a link to all of them in the caption below. Or if you just want to browse the YesStyle website, I'll put a link to that as well. I also have a rewards code for YesStyle for my followers to get some money off. I'm not sure exactly what percentage it gets off your order. I think it is 5%. I got one of my followers to check it out for me because I can't use my own code, so I can even test it out and see how much it gets off your order. But if you want to give that a go, then I'll put that on the screen right now. Like I said, this is part 1 of the skincare and hair review for YesStyle. I'm still waiting on 2 products to arrive in the post, so it's going to take a little while until I do part 2. YesStyle has been really good with that, by the way. The 2 products that got damaged was a face mask and a tonic water. The tonic water package was all messed up on the inside, and also the face mask got pierced in transit as well. And I got in touch with them straight away and they very kindly said that they would replace the products. So if you have any issues with your YesStyle order, just make sure you contact customer services or let them know that there was a problem, and I'm sure they'll be happy to help you because they were really happy to help me. But anyways, stay tuned for part 2 of this YesStyle skincare routine. If any of you guys would like to check me out on any of my other social medias, I'll put a link to my link tree in the caption below so you can have a look. I'm most active on Snapchat, so I'm more likely to see your messages over on there. So go and check me out on my Snapchat if you have any questions or you just want to send me a DM. And yeah, thank you so much for sticking around so long, and I hope you liked today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!